Welcome back to the program. Amy Johnson is head of schools for the Arkansas Virtual Academy. She now joins me. Great to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
School's out for summer, isn't it?
It is out for summer. Teachers especially, but we've got a lot of planning going on. So,
I want to hear about the Arkansas Virtual Academy, what it is. You have probably over 4,000 students. I think the last time you and I talked about this. What all goes on at the Arkansas Virtual Academy for people who don't know?
So Arkansas Virtual Academy is a fully virtual online public charter school. So it's open enrollment. It works very much like a local brick and mortar school. Any student that wants to apply and attend virtually may, and we'll accept and work with them and their family. We offer grades kindergarten through 12th. We have graduation and prom, all those things that many times students wonder about. How does that happen virtually?
How does a prom happen virtually? I'm curious about that.
Well, we actually hold prom face-to-face, so we do offer just a slew of face-to-face opportunities around the state, student activities and engagement. Those things are still important, even though they're participating in their academics online. We still want to get them together.
What makes a virtual option a better option for a student that would not attend a traditional school setting?
So I always tell everyone that asks that question, any student that you can imagine in a physical brick and mortar school, that sort of characteristic probably exists in our school. So we have some students that come to us because maybe they're medically fragile or they have some sort of medical situation in their families. We have students that attend that have had issues with anxiety and bullying, but we also have high flyers, our high academic students who are involved in their communities. We have one student who's training for the Olympics in riflery, and so our program works for her because she can meet her training schedule and her traveling schedule. So we also have students that just prefer to school online. So pretty much any variety of student type probably lives under our roof.
How did you get into virtual teaching? Because your background is obviously in education,
Yes.
but how did you navigate and land at this place right here?
So I actually started working on the online curriculum side of the house. I'd stepped away from the classroom. My master's is in curriculum instruction assessment. And so I sort of caught the virtual bug back door through curriculum writing. And I'd stepped away for a few years to work on that side of the house. And then when I decided I wanted to get back into teaching, I was really just sort of in love with this online opportunity. And lo and behold, I found Arkansas Virtual Academy.
And that is where a lot of learning opportunity is moving anyway, whether you self-teach yourself, and I'm talking about learning for life as well, people beyond that. So, and with high-speed internet development and all this, it has made virtual learning a lot better and a lot bigger. You guys started from where to how big today?
So the school started in 2003 as part of a federal grant.
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years
Happy
this year. Thank you. And so it started with around between 250 to 500 students in those first few years. And then actually started as Arkansas Virtual School in its early days. And then around 2007, it became a charter and was just K-8 in the beginning. We moved to high school in 14-15, so still fairly young in the high school area, but we've rolled up, and then now just around 4,100 students.
So how will the LEARNS Act impact you guys? Let's start first with the Education Freedom Accounts. Will you guys be a charter school that qualifies for that?
So because we're in a public charter, open enrollment public charter, and we're state funded, we don't necessarily take advantage of the Freedom Account. So that's a sort of a different set because our funding comes through the state formula fund, just like any other public school.
So there are a lot of components in here for tutoring, for just a variety of other things I mean, it was a lot more than just the Education Freedom Accounts. Where do you see LEARNS being beneficial for the Virtual Academy?
Well, first of all, just the focus on academics is so important. That's something we're always thinking about and always working to improve. So we really appreciate the scaffolding and structure of tutoring and the focus on literacy. So we're excited about those pieces. Probably for us, the most exciting piece is the career diploma. We already have over 23 certifications students can get in 11 different pathways. We had a little over 1,100 students complete one certification or another in this last year.
So give me an example of what just one industry or one job that somebody could move into with those career certificates.
Absolutely. So we do Microsoft certifications. We have a pharmacy tech program right now that we're just launching, doing some partnerships with pharmacies like CVS, where students are prepped and ready to hire right out of high school for some of those positions. So those are just a couple. We have a ton of business certifications. Kids really like those because they're applicable across a lot of different careers.
All right, you're moving into a really big new building space.
Yes.
What's that going to allow you to? I think people would think you're a virtual school. You don't need building space, but what are you going to do in this building space that I think opens August 1st?
Yes.
Yeah.
So one thing that people don't always recognize is we have about 180 teachers that also live all over the state, just like our students. And so one of the uses of the space will be training space. Right now we have to rent locations for 180 teachers. That's tricky.
Yeah.
And then also just some hybrid face-to-face opportunities for students. If we have Central Arkansas students that need to connect to the internet, maybe they've had an internet issue, they can do that. Or we can bring students in for tutoring sessions or hands-on learning opportunities. And we hope that this hub will act as sort of a pilot or a model where we can build some spokes around the state to do little areas around the state that are more central for students where they live.
Could you do a prom there?
We will do prom there. I have a glitter safe zone built in the building. That was a requirement.
Amy, thank you so much. Very interesting stuff. Good luck to you. I'm sure we will cross paths again soon, and I want to hear about some updates and progress being made.
That sounds great.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you. We're back to wrap up right after this.